Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am your community manager, Fenneko, here at Ultima Online, and you're here because we're going to do another Play With Me stream. We're going to have some fun today. I've got a special thing planned, and if you've been on the forum or any of our socials, you've already seen what's going on. But before we get started, I just want to remind everybody to please hit that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm, puts us at the top, so when you search Ultima Online, we're the first thing you see. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow button, all that great thing, not just on the videos, but on all of our social media so you don't miss anything. Be sure to check out uo.com, your #1 source of all things official for Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, why don't you sign up for the newsletter so you can stay in the know about UO and join us on the forum where you can ask questions, answer questions, and so much more. If you have an active Play account, all you have to do is sign in like you normally do, and boom, you're in. So there we go. We are here. We've got a lot of things going on today. I had something built. I built something up, just a little something. You're seeing it right now. And this is just a little something that I put together. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Hello, One-Eyed Games. Yes. I don't bite fingers. Just to throw that out there. I do not bite fingers. Yes. But yes, by all means, we are on Atlantic today, so we're kind of switching things up just a hair so that we can have a little bit of fun. Now, again, if you saw on the social media accounts, on most of the social media accounts, I posted a little snippet, and I'll kind of bring that up so that everybody, can see what I have going on here. So I put a thing out today that said calling all tamers on Atlantic today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right now. Calling all tamers, bring your most prized, powerful, rare, or downright bizarre pets to the wildest pet show you've ever seen. Show off your colored coos, flex your rarest mares and exotic mounts, parade those steeds. Can your coo go from standing to running in 1 second flat? What about that loyal horse? It's showing some wear and tear, but surely it's running great yet. Use your best pet jargon to talk about your beloved and loyal pet. Is it flashy? Is it practical? It doesn't matter. Just bring it on down. It's here next to the EM Reward Hall on Atlantic. If you're not familiar how to get here, all you have to do is take that little tornado thingy right next to the Counselor's Hall. That's right next to my little shack, if you're familiar. And it's from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, live commentary by yours truly here on YouTube and Twitch. Hello, Stephen. Rawr. So yes, and to note, this is a playful event just intended for fun. There are no prizes to be won. Please be respectful to your fellow players, and roleplay is, of course, encouraged. So here we are. We're here. Oh, hello, guys. Here we've got Lord Wizax. Oh, they brought Julius Cheeser. Come on down. It's just to the east here. Okay. Yes, it's right next to the EM Reward Hall. It's to the right of the EM Reward Hall. Or if you're looking at your compass, it is compass east from the Reward Hall. I figured that was kind of the easiest way to kind of, the easiest place to put it. And there's already a nice little gate there for everybody to kind of join in. So it makes it super, super easy. You should make a tamer? Absolutely. So yeah, I'm going to say in general chat here. We're going to go into general chat and join. And we're going to do afternoon Atlantic. Come on down to the pet show next to the EM Reward Hall. right slash east. So yeah, we've got lots of, I'm excited. I am super excited here. And basically what is the whole thing behind this? There's really not a whole like thing behind this. So the idea was just we were talking about at one point about people it is in Malice. You can take the vortex next to the counselor's hall in Britain. So yeah, we were talking, there were people selling pets and everything, and we were kind of joking about how, it almost sounded like a used car salesman, and it was a lot of fun. Hi, Blue. So it sounded a lot of fun, and then I had a couple players actually reach out to me and ask if we could do something like this, and absolutely. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna have a good old time. We're gonna do that, and it's gonna be great. High times too, indeed. Or even I don't know, a Mongbat. Oh. Or even a Mongbat. Whatever you want. Just bring it on down. Look at that vampire bat. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, just bring your pet on down and oh, good. Yeah, just show off your nice pet. So yeah, basically all you got to do is just show your pet off to everyone else. Just show them how amazing your pet is. And the idea is we just have some fun talking about it like it's your prized Camaro or Chevy or Ford or, whatever you want it to be. You want it to be a Thunderbird? Heck yeah, you can make it be a Thunderbird. You want a Mercedes? Heck yeah, it's a Mercedes. It's whatever you want it to be. So, yeah, just park your pets. Park your pet so people can admire. Yeah, just park it anywhere on the line there. There you go. Yeah. We got some water for the pets because, pets get thirsty. Pets get thirsty, Pets get thirsty. But yeah. Oh, we got a couple. That's fine. If it's a Ford, you can't bring it. It means someone else will find it on the road dead. Ford. I gotcha. I gotcha. I had learned a different term for Ford growing up. Um, I can't repeat it, but yeah, bring your pets on down and yeah, let's have some fun. You can talk about your pet. Let's see how cool your pet is. Because I'm sure you guys have some cool pets out there. Like I said, I had heard from someone, from a friend of mine, that they have a chicken that can defeat a dragon. and that to me was just phenomenal. I couldn't help but laugh about it because it's so nonsensical, but it's absolutely cool to bring a chicken with you and just have this chicken take on a dragon. To me, it's just absolutely hilarious. But yeah. So that's what we're here for. We're here to have some fun. Okay. All right, we're just going to post it a couple more times so we can get everybody involved. But heck yeah, we're going to have some fun. Ooh. You could always bring it here. Whether you're looking to display your pet or sell it, you can bring it here. Alexander! Love the coup. Hi, is. Can park your pets along the line here. Kind of. Heck yeah. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Oh. Like the Lambo. Probably like the Lambo. So what would a skeletal steed be if we're talking about, or is that what the half dead horse, that's the Ford? Like 0 to 60, what are we talking about? $2? May need better gas. Use premium. Gotta use the premium stuff. If you've got a Blaze Coup, you gotta use premium gas, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more expensive, but you know. Any accidents with it on file? Or clean record? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Nice clean record. We like a clean record. Oh my. Caught speeding with it? I mean, it's like a Lambo. You have to. You can't tell me you've not been speeding that thing around. Really? Heck yeah. It's a coup. You gotta, open up the throttle, just boom. There you go. I don't know. It's like a Ferrari. Oh, it likes that. It likes Ferrari. It jumped for that one. It did a full-on jump for that one. They said Ferrari. Heavy on the fur. Hey, Hundy. Fur. Heavy on the fur. A Ferrari, huh? I'm lost for words. The chat will sometimes do that to you. So we got a Ferrari here, heavy on the fur. Let's see if we have some people that were here. They said they'd be right back. So I'm assuming they went to go get some different pets. Cuz we had the mare here, and then we had a rat here. So I haven't seen any, bugs yet. So I'm waiting for those. Those are like what, hatchbacks? Get it? Looks like it's revving on its own. Jumping up, just going vroom vroom. Let's go. Diet of apples. Yep, you can have a beetle. It'd be like a VW, wouldn't it be? Hatchback. See? See? Same page. Hello, Jackie. Thank you. All right. So let's see. To the EM reward and malice. We got a Ferrari. Heck yeah, we do. Let's see. So we need to figure out, like, what would horses, like just plain horses, we have to decide here. What would a horse be? I mean, are we talking like that's like, ooh, like, a Bronco kind of thing? You know? I mean, would that be kind of like a truck? I would think so. I would think that would be kind of like a truck, you know? Depends, could be a Pinto. That's true. That's true. It could be a Pinto. That's very true. Let's see. We have to do, Nightmare. Nightmare. Which one would that be, too? Ooh, a nightmare. Ooh, a Firebird. No, that'd be a Fire Steed. Heck yeah. Fire Steed would be a Firebird. What about a dragon? What is a dragon? I mean, like, that's, what would a dragon be? You have a pet dragon. What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know. A drag racer? Ha ha. They don't go very fast, though. They don't go very fast. Like, I don't know. The chat is being extra spicy today. I know. It's just being extra spicy today. Ooh, is somebody selling a 2-slot enchanted pink or purple mare? Oh, on Origin, though. Okay. They're going to go get another animal. We're going to get another shot at a pet at the pet show here. Yeah, I just figured a nice little cute fun area that we can just kind of enjoy looking at people's pets. That's kind of away from the hustle and bustle of Luna so that, you can kind of, show off your pets. Yeah, just that kind of a thing. Now, if things just look a tad bit different, you're not wrong. So, there's some new lighting. I got some new lighting for the camera. So, hoping it looks okay. Not entirely too sure. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's a doggo. Uh-oh. So what kind of equivalent are we looking for, like the doggy mounts, like the coos and everything? Because this one's just a skinned coo. So, like, what are we talking about? Like dogs, I would think. I mean, they'd have to be like, they'd have to be pretty darn cool, you know? I'm partial to the coos myself. Sled team. I don't know if I'd call that sled team. We gotta think vehicle. um, I'm thinking more motorcycle. I'm thinking like more motorcycle because they bite. They'll get you. And if you ever ridden a motorcycle, you gotta be careful. I mean, it'll bite you too. Heck yeah. A Harley. Yep. There you go. It's a Harley. It's a Harley. And then if you have like If you have like a moped, no, 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 no. I'm talking like the other motorcycles would just have to be like if they had chihuahuas in the game. So more dangerous than cycle. No, it's definitely a motorcycle. I'm gonna go with Harley. Heck yeah, they're big. They have a they have a big bite to them. Man, nah. I would agree with that. Motorcycle. 110% motorcycle. The question is, have they gotten in any wrecks in this one? Cuz I mean, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. There is no, Sir Lee, there is none at this time. There is none at this time. And welcome, Sir Lee. Yeah, there is none at this time. It doesn't. Yeah, that's all I can. That's all I can say. Yeah, sorry. Ooh, another one. Ooh, the purple mare. Now this is one of the rare ones, so we have to decide the rarer colors. I mean, are those like the Lambos? Because, I mean, they're rare and they're expensive now. So I would say, I would almost go as far as to say it's almost like a Lambo um, oh my goodness. What is the one car that everybody was just like everybody had to have? It was super cool. It was almost it was like an SUV. Oh darn it. It's going to drive me crazy now. Like expensive, but everybody had to have one. Oh gosh. Man, I can't remember now. That's 100%. 100% that's what that oof. Yeah. We had all the vocalists and everything. They had to have one. It was like a status symbol for a while. I think it still kind of is. Oh goodness. Like I could see like riding this and having like Cristal or something, champagne. If you're cruising by like on a purple mare or a blaze coup, that's a flex. That's a flex. We need like a super fancy. It's a Bugatti. There we go. It's a Bugatti. Heck yeah, it is. There we go. That's what it is. There we go. Heck yeah. I could. You know what? I could see it in that color too. I could. I could really see it in that color. I feel like that's probably already been done in that color, that shifty like green and purple. I feel like it's already out there somewhere. Like there's somebody out there that's gonna sit there and go, dude, they made a horse out of my car. That's a sweet ride though. Like no, we need like an expensive you need to be riding around expensive watch and tracksuit or something. Heck yeah. Ooh, you could ride around on these in a tux. Holding oh my goodness. So imagine this. Imagine this, okay? We have the tuxedo in the game and we have the bottle that you can hold, right? Because that's from the pirate rewards, right? The Buccaneers Den rewards, right? You're riding on one of these in a tuxedo holding that bottle. That's a flex. That's a flex. I mean, if I saw that, that's respect. That's respect. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. And you could like have your own guild and it's like the $1,000,000 guild or something, you know? The flex, you could call it like flex. That's the guild name, flex. And that's all you do. You just ride around on these special pets, you know, with your tuxedo and your bottle and you just that's all you do. That's it. Hey, Sable. I'm telling you, I think it would be awesome. Uh but yeah. So, I mean, they've already okay, okay, but what is the Rolls Royce of pets in UO? What would that be? We got to think about what is the Rolls Royce of pets in UO. You know what I'm saying? Uh uh we gotta think. There's gotta be like a Rolls Royce. I'm telling like Hummer would probably be the Bane Dragon. They're expensive, but they're cool as heck. Oh, you're sneaky surly. Probably the pink pony now used to be Bane Dragon. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm tempted to make a guild now just to wear my tux and hold a bottle and ride an expensive pet. I'm telling you, I'm tempted. Unless somebody's already done it, then it's just like, dang it, dang it. I want to do that. I mean, it'd be fun. I think it would be. I think it would be fun. But you have to like you almost have to play into it and you'd have to like walk around and be like, "Huh, I'm amazing." Legacy double hued nightmare. The first nightmare is tamed. Heck yeah. There we go. There we go. That's the Rolls Royce. Heck yeah. A 110 plus intensity long mane pink goes for like 10 plat now. Are you serious? Really? Man. I had no idea. I had no idea. That's crazy. 10 plat. Going to just say that a gargoyle character is an attack helicopter. Because they are their own mount. I see that. I see that. I can see that. All right. I can see that. Ooh, we got the skeletal cat. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. So, what do we think in the skeletal cat? Ooh. All right, chat. What are we thinking for the skeletal cat? Skeletal cat. You have your car as you want your Apache. Oh, there's more people. Want another gate to the pet show in Luna. All right. So chat, we have to figure out skeletal cat. Where are we with the skeletal cat? I mean, the easy thing would be like Snowcat, but it's too easy. We can't go easy. We gotta think about this logically. Skeletal cat. I mean, I'm like thinking like, you know, the like Ghost Rider bike and stuff, you know? That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Hmm. How fast does it go? Dodge Hellcat? Okay. 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 All right. I got you. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I like that. All right. Respect. All right. Asmodeus is here. Oh, we got another one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got another one. Oh. That certainly is handsome. Tabronley, we are on Atlantic today. We are on Atlantic today. Ooh. So okay. Okay, and tall. All right. So, let's see. We got another Bugatti here. Don't forget Sir Lee is tall. We got another Bugatti here. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, and we got more of the coups. We got more of the coups. All right. All right. So, coups we've decided coups are motorcycles. Yeah, we're just having a good time comparing them and having our own pet show instead of a car show. Heck yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Generally Dodge Charger. The Fire Steed? Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Sable won that round. Heck yeah. Ooh, and we got a red dragon. We got a red dragon. Heck yeah. We love the red dragons. Look at that. Beautiful. Branded the Red Rage. Heck yeah. There we go. Legacy fully trained red dragon. Sweet. Only about 10 in game. That's crazy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. That's awesome. I have like a couple like pre-patch pets. Nothing like super fancy to speak of, honestly. But heck yeah, look at that. Look at these nice pets. That's nice. That's nice. Look at all of these. Man. So, okay, we're talking, that's like, we're talking old school, but like never gets old school pet. So what do we think about that one? I mean, that has to be something like really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be something that everybody's like, it's an old car, but everybody still loves it because it's still amazing. I mean, like, what are we thinking? I mean, I have my favorites, but if I say my favorites, ethereal horse. You want an ethereal horse? Well, that's kind of like I would think that's kind of almost like a magic horse. A 69 Stingray. Ooh, that's a nice car. That's a nice car. Heck yeah, I can agree to that. Heck yeah. I can agree to that one. Old school, often red in color. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. These are some really awesome pets. Yeah, like I said, I have some pets, but nothing like really that are like ooh. Mine are just kind of like eh. You see my pets and they're like eh. I don't have anything that rare. That's for sure. Nothing that rare. That's rarer than the Blaze Coos for sure. For sure. I don't think I've honestly seen one in person before. Ooh, and we have another one here. Love it, love it. All right. Now is it a nightmare or or it's just a horse? Okay. Oh, it's just a plain horse. Just a plain horse, not even a nightmare? Just like just a plain horse. What? I've never seen a plain horse a nightmare color. Never. Never. Oh, that's like epically rare car there. We're talking like serious super rare. I don't know. Is that the old faction horse? Like, that's a rare pet. We got a couple really rare pets here. We've got a lot of expensive pets, rare pets. I mean, wow. I can't say I've honestly, and maybe I'm wrong because I've never really asked. I just kind of, you get used to seeing nightmares in the game. You just kind of assume, oh, it's a nightmare. Not a big deal. Right? Right? So I guess I just kind of assumed it was just, a nightmare, but it could have been. I mean, I might have seen some of these that are just regular horses. Is that previous year vet rewards? You're seeing this for the first time. These are just pets that people are showing off. You started back in the day there too, Saru. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, heck yeah. People are showing off their rare pets here. It's crazy. Honest to goodness, I've never seen like I said, I can't say I haven't seen it because I don't know for sure, but I don't think I think this is the first time I've actually ever seen one. That's wild. That is so cool. That is so cool. So I have to ask all of you with these rare pets, all of these rare pets, do you keep them in the stables or do you actually like take them out? Is it something like you ride, but you only will ride if like you're not going anywhere? I'm talking bank sitting. Or is it something like you're like, no, it stays in this stable, doesn't go anywhere unless yeah, Pure Black Nightmare is still a classic. Yup. Due to bonding, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I would think so, but I know some people are still pretty leery, taking it out, hunting and stuff like that. I usually do pets that people don't bother with, like bright blue, pink, or metallic green, pink giant toads. Very nice. I use my Blaze Coop for fighting pretty much everything. Really? Hey, that gym guy. Yeah, that's crazy. You did too when you had yours? Okay. I figured, like I said, I know some people that are like, no, I don't take, bonding change the game. It absolutely did. It absolutely did. Like I said, I know people that have like Bane Dragons and the Trick Mares and stuff, and I keep forgetting their name, but they have them. They keep them in the stables, even though they're bonded. They're like, nope, I won't take any chances. It stays there. The only time I'm using it is if I'm bank sitting. So I mean, I guess it's kind of like preference, right? I mean, like a part of me, it would almost be like wearing a giant like ring, Only difference is nobody can take it from you. you know? I don't know. Maybe that was a bad analogy. I mean, that's super cool, though. That's super cool. I have to admit, whenever I get myself a Blaze Coup, I have to admit, I don't know if I'll ever take it anywhere. Used to sit at Brit Bank on your fire steed and glacial staff before bonding, always scared to leave guard zone. Heck yeah! I know how that was. Yup. Yeah, I know how that was before bonding. Man, if you had a special pet, it stayed in the stables. It didn't matter. Even if you had to walk clear across the continent, because all you had was that one pet to ride, but you didn't want to chance it. You walked. Oh, yes. Glacial staffs were. Oh, yeah. Yep, it is. It is. Now you can go into ice and just get one yourself. It's not that big of a deal. Heck yeah. Yeah. I remember sitting at Brit Bank and selling mares and later on like unicorns and stuff like that, and people had the glacial staff and they were just like sitting out there and they were like, "Yep, I'm awesome." And it was like, "Heck yeah, you are. Everybody's awesome." Ooh, another? Is it another? Is that like is that a mare or is that a horse? Cuz like I will flip my top if that is, honest to goodness, 2 horses. Can you imbue glacial staffs? I don't know. I've never actually tried. I don't know. Yeah, I've never actually tried. That's a really good question. I can't say I've actually tried. I don't know why. I can't say I've actually tried myself. I don't know anybody that's actually tried either. So, I mean, it's a fair question. I honestly don't have the answer for you on that one. I mean, if you can, heck yeah. Why? I mean, if you can, why haven't I done it yet? Because I would totally rock that staff. Heck yeah. You're going to go try to imbue one now? Let us know how it goes. Heck yeah. This is how you make your own UO quest. Heck yeah. That's what I'm saying. Look at all these pets. And if you're just joining us, we are next to the EM Reward Hall, which is you can get a gate at the counselor's hall. There's like a little vortex or a tornado, whatever way you want to call it. Right there, you pop in there and you just go to the right of the house or compass east. So, and we're all just sitting there and you can admire all of these amazing pets. Some of them super rare. Some of them, are just awesome looking. So, I mean, so far, we've got some great pets here for everybody to admire. Now, the skeletal cat is one that you can actually get in the store, which is super cool. And especially if you have the orb of translocation, not translocation, oh my gosh, the orb of ethereal transcendence. Goodness, then you can use that on it and it becomes an ethereal mount as opposed to an actual mount if you just like open it. No, you can't imbue it. Darn it. Dang it. Where's our heart today, by the way? Where's our heart today? Look at that. That is cool, though. That is super, super cool, though. You bring a Mong bat and say it's my Yugo. There you go. There you go. But yeah, we've got some really, we've got Mimsy here is riding just a horse that is not a nightmare. We have like a super uber rare like red dragon here, pre-patched, the whole works. Crazy, amazing. Oh, heck yeah! That's the horse I was telling you about the trick. You say trick and boom, you get that. Love it. Abby, welcome. I am Stormcloud here next to you. Attained my coup with my late mom. I'm so sorry. On another shard. The one I brought just now is a Dreadmare. That's the name. I fight with all my pets. I love your hair, by the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I love the Dreadmare. The Dreadmare is so much fun. I love just saying trick with mine. It's just a fun thing to do. And it wows people that think that you have just a nightmare. Like if they don't know and you just say trick. I had a friend that I did that to. I showed it and I said trick, and they freaked out because they thought that they were about to die. And I went, no, you're good. But yeah, they thought it was really super, super cool. And as soon as I showed them, they were like, I'm making it my mission to get one of those. And so, yeah, and eventually they did. They did get one. So that's the other thing I really love about this game is that you can show people this thing and they're like, dude, I want that. I need that. And they will work hard to get it because UO people, they just work hard to get things. I'm telling you. And then we have, okay, so question. Is that one the, that's got to be Proximus, right? That's got to be, and I always get them mixed up, but I think that one's the Proximus one, right? Yes! Yes! Look at that. Heck yeah. I think the reason that it trips me up is because it looks like a swamp dragon, but somebody told me the greatest way you can tell the difference is Proximus looks like it's already wearing armor, but the same color as a swamp dragon. And boom. Look at that. So thank you for telling me that because it really did help. Love it. Proximus is cool. Yeah, Proximus is cool too. I remember when that used to be like, I mean, I don't know if it still is. I mean, is it still like primo, you have a Sampire, you have to get one? I mean, is that still the thing? Because, like, I was told, you can use a Swamp Dragon for now, but, for your Sampire, you're going to want a Proximus. I do believe somebody said it has to do with the bonuses. Absolutely helps for sure. Really? So, like I said, I had heard it has something to do with the bonuses. Like, there's some bonuses to it. Reduces damage. There it is. Okay. See? Sampires, not my forte. Not my forte. Sampires in PvP, not my forte. Let me tell you, I can name about 98% of the people in UO know more about, Sampires and PvPing than me. Reduces damage taken, saving on stamina. See, that's awesome. That's awesome. Like I said, I can tell you the gist of a Sampire. I can tell you the gist of PvP. Can I do it myself? Absolutely not. We've seen this time and time again. And if you've ever seen me in Fel, yeah, no. I can guarantee if you thought you saw me in Fel, unless I was a ghost, you didn't see me in Fel. But yeah, I mean, so amongst everybody, Sampires can take on pretty much everything in game. Yeah, I mean, like, I had a friend who was helping me build one, and then I never got to finish it completely. It just got a little too confusing for me because they were like, okay, now do this, and this. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, you need to set a macro. Have it do this. And I'm like, whoa, slow down. Terrible at PvP too. I just stick my pets on them and run. Heck yeah. That's my kind of PvP. Yeah, there's a lot going on when you're Sampiring, and kudos, like, big shout out to the people who can, because I can't. That's mad respect for me. Not like it matters, I'm pretty sure nobody's sitting there and pining like, I need respect from the, Fenneko. Trust me, I get it. I'm just saying, you have my respect. Because I cannot do it. I just can't. But asking all of you, Is there any pet that you have now that you were like that was end game pet for me? Or is there any pet that you're looking for even now that you're like that's end game pet for me? Not like end game, but I'm talking end game pet. Like that's the one I need. Been playing the game for 28 years and still a PvP noob. Sable, same. Not 28, but same. Can't PvP. You just see me running. That's it. I just run. If you hear screaming, in the distance, that's me. I'm sorry. Long main demonic forces nightmare above 110 intensity. That's endgame for you? Not anymore, but back in the day, a white worm was always your goal pet. Heck yeah. Back in the day, that was mine too. And then I got one, and I was like, now what do I do? Went and tamed one, was so excited about it. And then they changed the way they looked, and I went, no. And to be fair, in the EC, they changed the way they looked, and I was just like, my poor white worm. I liked my pure white dragon. It was so pretty. I think I named it like Icicle or something. But I mean, like, seriously, what is like your end game pet? Do you have it already? If it is, what is it? And if you don't, what is it? Because I know we've already talked about mine. Mine is the Blaze Coup. That's for me right now, as of this second, that's endgame. The funny thing is UO is always adding and changing and doing all amazing things that, to be perfectly honest, what could be endgame today, 6 months down the road, might just be one of those things that's just like, oh, I thought that was it, but no, this one, this is the one. Yours is the Blaze Coup too? Heck yeah. A Manticore. Yes. Yes. Mine too. I keep trying. One of these days, I'm going to get one. I am. I'm going to get one. Look at that. A clan ribbon plague rat. It's like yellow. What? I feel like mine was my Blaze. My mom and I tried for 10 years to fresh tame it, and when we finally did, it was amazing. Congratulations. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. That is super cool. And it's a super cool story, too. I love that. So, I need to know, what is the story on the rat? What is the story on the rat? I need to know. Were those tameable once upon a time? The clan ribbon plague rat. You know what? I don't think I've ever heard of this one before. It could just be a different name. It could be that they just named it differently. But if it's not, I mean, I seriously, I need to know more. What is the story behind the rat? What is the story behind the rat? We all need to know. Like, we're all hooked in. We're like, we need to know. We need to know. Because that's cool. That's super cool. And don't worry, if you don't have a pet on Atlantic, I am planning on taking this kind of around. So the next shard we're going to go to is Chesapeake. And we're going to take a look at their pets because Chesapeake is mad serious about their pets. Mad serious and dedicated about their pets. So we're going to go to Chesapeake next week Wednesday for theirs. Because, yeah, I am excited to see all the different pets on Chesapeake. At the same time, too. When the Abyss was first introduced, the rats were briefly tameable. Rare color and title. What? They're down in the cavern of the discarded in Stygian Abyss. But I didn't think you could tame those. It's before he found 4 turtles to train. Sit down. You sit down. You sit down. That is super cool. That is super cool. So yeah, next week Wednesday, and I'll make a post for it. But next week Wednesday, we're taking our little tour to Chesapeake, and we'll probably be around the same place on Chesapeake, so you won't have to, you won't get lost. Oh, a grizzly bear. Oh, a grizzly bear. Yeah, that's cool too. That's got to be super. Hey, Ronan. That's got to be a super rare pet, too, I imagine. I mean, really, that's got to be a super rare pet. I don't think anybody's going to fight your bear, dude. I don't think anybody's going to fight your bear. That dragon's going to eat your bear, for sure. Dragon will take one chomp. We are doing a pet show. Where everybody kind of is showing off their pets, and we're trying to decide the pets what do they compare to as far as like car. We've got some really nice ones. We came up with some really good ideas. Chat came up with some amazing ideas. I mean, the plague rat, that's got to be like like, I'm talking like James Bond, like, car kind of thing. The small one? Yeah, like we talked about. Exactly, like we talked about last week. I had a couple of people actually ask if I was going to do it. And I was like, oh, sure. Yeah, we can. We can definitely do that. That'll be fun. So, yeah, we're going to take it on tour. So, like, next week, Wednesday, we're going to go over to Chesapeake and see what they've got going on. Because, like I said, a Mini Cooper. Yeah, but we're talking, this has to be like rare Mini Cooper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like rare. Like, ooh, like a certain, how do I put this? A certain game that you have to catch, and it's yellow and electric, and they made only one as a Mini Cooper. If you know, you know. What are the rides here? So we've got a super rare plague rat. We've got a super rare horse. That's just a regular horse. That's not a nightmare. That's a regular horse. We've got the Dreadmare. We've got a pre-patched dragon. And could be Knight Rider. There you go. We've got a pre-patched dragon here. We're talking like uber pre-patched dragon. We've got the purple nightmare. We've got some black coos here. So yeah, we've got some pretty cool pets. We've had Peroximus here now, a skeletal cat. We've had blaze coos. Heck yeah. We've had some really, really cool pets, and these are pets that we've never ever seen before, which is super, super cool. I love that. Yeah, it is. It's super neat to see everybody, with their special pets and just showing them off and showing, hey, this is what I have. Isn't this cool? Tommy, it was not on your bingo card. Well, hello and welcome. Yeah, we've been doing this for a while now. Yeah, mine, oh, you got to call it a day? All right. Well, thank you so much, Surly. You take care. Heck yeah. All right. See yas. So you're going to pick... Nope, there's no winner. There's no winner here. No, there's not a contest. This is just we're showing off our pets to the world and showing everybody how amazing, these pets are, because some of these are truly amazing. I don't know if I can... Yeah, you still can't. I still don't like the skills is still blank on my sheet here. See that? Can't even. So I can't lower them. I wish I could. Heck yeah, like a true car meet. Yep, just everybody getting together, showing off their rides and showing how cool they are. Cause these are really cool. Like I said, there's been a few now, never heard of, never seen before, and didn't even know existed. And here they are. And that to me is just really cool. I love the fact that, we can do this and then people can look back on this and go, heck yeah. Click reset groups in the top right of your skills gump to empty the list. Skills gump. Reset groups. Yep. Oh, you are amazing, Sir Don Piano. Thank you. You are amazing. I don't know if it'll let me. There we go. Now we can get this. Now we can take a look at this. Ooh, look at that. We're going to look at the stats of each one as we go. Because that is super cool. And then later on, if you see one that you're like, I need to see all the stuff, you know, of it, you're more than welcome to pause it a little bit later and take a look at them. All right, let's take a look at Horsey. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's just a regular horse. Just a regular horse. That's so cool. Heck yeah, that is awesome. Okay, animal lore. Oh. Trick horse just wants to. The dread mare is like, no, don't look at me. Look at that. Nice. Oh! Oh! That is a nicely tamed dread mare. Look at you. Heck yeah. Oh! Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, they could stable. They definitely could. All right. On to the dragon. Ooh. Very nice. Heck yeah. What? Oh, dang. That's time. That's time. That is cool. Look at that chivalry. Heck yeah. Look at that. Heck yeah. Man. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, let's take a look at this Blaze Coup. Very nice. Look at that mana. Holy cats. Nice, nice. Dang, again. Y'all are on point with your training. I've only trained one pet so far, so oof. Nice, nice, nice. What? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We got a pink coup. Heck yeah. All right. Not like I'm impartial or anything. Nicely done. Nicely done. What? 120s. Clean 120s. Clean 120s. That's... I mean... That is super cool. That is super cool. Nicely done. And like I said, if you want to see those again, you're more than welcome. Like I said, this will be up for replay on Twitch and YouTube. So you can pause it wherever you need to see those stats again. Because some of those, I mean, dang, that's dang impressive. Kudos to all of you for working so hard to tame your pets, because that is so impressive. That's a lot of time and dedication. They make a unique sound too. What? Which ones? Your rat? The rats? Unique to rats, that is. Really? Okay. I didn't hear anything. Or is that them, the birds? Is the birds? Is that like... It makes like the bird noise? Because I'm hearing the birds. I heard it like a squeaky. That is super cool. What the heck? What? What? Oh, that is awesome. That's trippy. Abby, thanks for the subscription. That is trippy. What? I got way too excited over that. Because that to me is just absolute trippy. Yes, it. Oh my gosh. What? That's so cool. I know, right? Honey's even like, what? Oh my gosh. You're watching with a root beer float? Heck yeah. What? Oh, I would mess with people so bad with that. Just have it doing the birdie sounds. And just bring that out and be like... That must trip people up. Because, like, I'm, like, waiting for it, but I'm like, birds. But I'm not seeing the birds. What? That is so cool. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love that. I love that. That is so neat. That is so neat. Like, again, these are pets I never would have... I know. Isn't that crazy? That dragon's a beast. The dragon's a beast. Like, you don't want to see that dragon in a dark alley anywhere. You wouldn't want to anyways. But I'm just saying. Oof. Like, a lot of these pets, you guys worked really hard on these. Wow. Kudos to all of you. Because this is cool. This is definitely cool. I'm sorry, that rat still has me tripped up a bit. It still has me tripped up. My brain is still like, I heard birds, not rats, but wow. I gotta wonder if that was like intentional or if that was just, oops, wrong file. I have to wonder now. That's super cool. So, now, another question. Is there any pet that you saw, like, that you were like, man, I wish that would have been a tameable pet? I mean, I think we've all had that. Especially, like, EM events. EM events especially. They pick some great colors for their pets. Yeah, WizX, the bird sound. Yeah, that's crazy. Cats of the Bag? I don't think I've seen that one. I mean, I've seen some where I'm just like, ooh, man, I wish. I have to admit, there's one that I really wish it was a tameable. There's only one for me. The T-Rex. Yeah. In Test Shard? Oh, okay. A tameable pet. A glacial. Huh? You don't know? Oh, Cat's Out of the Bag. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, T-Rex would be super cool. Oh, you meant respect to the rat bird sound. Could make the coo. Yep. Ooh, that's true. Be careful. Ooh, a horsey. Oh, wow. Seen a glacial horse at an event. Yeah, see, that's my thing. Like EMs come up with like the perfect colors for like the mobs and stuff, and so cool looking. A fire rabbit. Ooh, that sounds cool. Fire rabbit, I could definitely see. Yeah, those rabbits. Those colored rabbits. I'm surprised that somebody doesn't have some of the colored rabbits here. Because there were a couple of them that were near to. I never got them. I never got the two super rare ones. Oh, that would be. Yeah, that would be cool too, Blue. That would be super cool too. I'm getting a theme with you about the blue. Not your name, like would suggest anything about that, but you know. I think I only saw, and I think it was only on Atlantic that I actually saw the it was like that like the green and black bunny. Like there were two colors. There were only two colors that were like super super rare of the bunnies. I tried getting them. I tried so hard. I couldn't get them. But yeah, the green and black, and there was another one. What was the other? What was the other color that was like super rare? Was it like an orange and red? You got them all. You had rabbit battles a few weeks ago. Your old electric purple rabbit did as well. Very cool. Oh yeah, the Vorpal bunny color. That'd be cool too. One was green, the other yeah, red. Okay, I was right. Green and black and red. Oh, red and black. Okay. I thought it was like orange and red for some reason. The red and black. Okay. Like the almost like the abyssal color, I want to say. Or like reverse abyssal. Like it was yeah. Yeah, I've seen them on Atlantic. I saw somebody this was a while ago. They were sitting out by the stables, and they had their rabbits all lined up, and that was the only time I ever saw the other two colors. Because there was a while I thought, do they exist? Yeah, they changed them on the classic client. Yep, yep. But I remember. I think a lot of us remember when they used to be the glacial bunnies. But yeah, I think they're super. I think they're super cool. I love the fact that we've been getting like the special colored mounts and stuff. I love that. Especially, like the in store, now that we're getting like different colored like in store stuff. I really love that. It gives an opportunity to get something in like a color that you normally, wouldn't find elsewhere. I'm excited to see what other ones they do cuz I don't even know yet. So, you joined just before they changed them? Yeah, yeah. Super cool. Super cool. Oh, we got another one coming in. Oh, we also saw somebody that had a coup costume on. It was really cool. Sigma Wolf. Hey, just got here. Can you start all over from the beginning? No. No. Yeah, the coup costumes are really cute. I like the coup costumes with the different like dogs on them. I really like that. That is super cool. I love the fact that you can change, everything. Doesn't change the color of it. In some ways, I kind of wish it did because then I could have like a pink, pinkish doggy. But I still love them. I still love them. I like the it's not a Malmute. I like that one. That one's my favorite. But I like huskies and stuff, so you can start the stream from the beginning. That's true. You can start the stream from the beginning. Yeah, no, sadly. I mean, you could take a picture of it and play with it in Paint program. That's too easy. No, we can't rewind. Sorry. We can't rewind. But yeah. Yep. Sorry. So, I wonder then, staying kind of in the same line of, we're going to stick with, the same thing of pets and everything. Let's talk about your favorite, because I'm assuming everybody here is a tamer based on, their pets, you know. I have to ask, what was the one pet that was your favorite to tame? And it could be very specific. You can be hyper specific. Like it was this dragon that I named, Draggy Boy or something. A giant chihuahua. It uses bleed. Bites the ankles. It'd be kind of funny. You put on the costume and your coo goes from like you to no evil giant chihuahua. I mean, I have to say, my favorite pet that I ever tamed would have to be the very first unicorn I tamed. I was so excited. I had a blood red imp I tamed when Magencia was destroyed. Same event with all the rubble. Very cool. OG dragons are the UO Classic Car Show winners. Heck yeah. Favorite pet to tame for the first time was the greater dragon. Well, it was terrifying to the risk of dying. It was a lot of fun. Heck yeah. Yeah, those are always a thrill. Those are a thrill. I got excited my first unicorn. When I tamed my very first unicorn. That's when I got excited. But that's because, well, I like the movie The Last Unicorn, so. Joy of my first fire steed still lives with me to this day. Heck yeah. Fire steeds. Anything that fought back scared me my first time taming them. Seeing that bar go blue. Heck yeah. That is always a good feeling. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's a good one. Yeah, anytime you're taming something and it's taken a while and that bar goes blue, that is just like the yes moment. I made a frost spider tamer who runs with 5 frost spiders. Ooh. This was when the Shadow Lord event came out. Their cold damage and pack instinct meant I was doing more damage than the greater dragons. That's wild. You know what? I didn't even realize that. Heck yeah. That's super cool. That is super cool. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that big old dog. That's the cutest doggo costume. It is adorable. It is adorable. Look at that doggo. Look at that dog. It's so sweet. It's such a sweet puppy. Look at him. So cute. I love the Coo costumes. I really do. They're so fun. They're so fun. I want to pet that dog. Yep. I don't know. Coos can be nippy, though. You got to be careful. If you've ever tried taming coos, that is just, nope. That is just one of those, yeah, you just cross your fingers. Especially if you are in Twisted Wild and you're in that sand and you can't run, so you're walking and the coo's just like, I can run. Yep. Can I pet that dog? Yep. The bleed attacks. Yep, that's the ones I'm talking about. Yep, those bleed attacks. Man. They'll make you just borderline cry. I will, yep, borderline cry. Have I ever seen an IRL Dotson pit bull mix? I have not. I have not. Is it one of those things I'm going to have to Google? Is this one of those things I'm going to have to search? Taming is so hard to level. Haha, Sigma, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Because if you are good on waiting, get yourself to New Legacy, create your tamer there. Super fun, super easy, so much faster. Let me tell you, so much faster. You can make yourself a tamer, whatever. So first you got to pick what you want to be, like archer, warrior, mage, all that stuff. Then you can take taming. It's a narrative path. Take the narrative path. So easy. You can GM it in like 2 days, tops. And so much fun. So much fun. And then when the shattering happens, port it right over to whatever, shard you wanted on. Boom! GM tamer took you 2 days. Telling you. First pick should be the one you're talking about. Oh, I'm going to have to look now. I'm going to have to look. And you said, what is it called? Okay. Okay. What? There's no way. There's no way. Their poor head looks like... It looks like they're top heavy. Oh, no. It looks like they're going to just fall forward. Oh. Them poor puppies. Oh, there's a puppy. Oh, the Shadow Hound. Yeah, heck yeah, the Shadow Hound. The Shadow Hound. We like the Shadow Hound. Let's see, the lore of the Shadow Hound. Oh, can't think of anything offhand. Can't think of any of them offhand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like. That's crazy. You got 3 of them. I missed out. I forgot. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty decent. They're not bad. Not bad. Yeah, they're not bad. That's cool. Yeah, I missed out. I meant to get one, and I spaced, and the next thing I knew, the event was over. So I missed out on getting my Shadowhound. I was so bummed. Let me tell you, I was so bummed about it. I really was. How do you have so many? Oh, I'll bet they're 1 slot, huh? They're 1 slot pets. Yeah. Okay. I got you. That's cool. Heck yeah. Shadowhounds. And for anybody that missed out on the Shadowhounds, those were part of the last event that we had. And you did the treasure chests, and you had this chance of Shadowhounds spawning, and then you could tame them. And they're uniquely colored wolves, and they're super cool. I always thought they were super cool. But yeah, if you didn't get a chance to tame them, then they're gone. They do crazy damage. Yeah, I heard they do. Use Taming Mastery as one. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I was so bummed. Like I said, share damage and heal up the one taking damage. Oh, nice. Pack Instinct is underrated. It really is. It really is. It really is. But yeah, if you missed out, sorry. Oh, because they're cool. You're watching the end of Return to the King. Ooh. Movies I haven't seen in forever. But yeah, That's super cool. Wow. Yeah, like I said, bummed I missed out. Darn it. Yeah, 4 hours. That's a long time for a movie. But these are kind of like again, these are pets that came out for an event and stuff. But unlike previous events where it was kind of like, oops, you know, because we've heard about it some in previous events where it's been like, oh, no, you were not supposed to be able to tame that. These were 100% tame them. They one-shot a regular dragon. Take down a greater dragon in like 5 seconds. No kidding. Yep. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now I really wish I wouldn't have missed out. Dang it. They die immediately to anything with AoE though. Oh. Yeah. They don't they don't have a whole lot of. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of hit points, do they? They really don't have a whole lot of hit points. They're super cool, though. Super cool, nonetheless. I love that. There's a lot of pets that are really severely underrated in the game. Severely underrated in the game. Very, very cool, though. Very, very cool. I had completely forgotten about those. Like your frost spiders can't take a punch. Yeah, their resists are a little low. Resists are a little low. Have you thought about training them, though? Like, just taking one and training it and seeing where it goes? As long as they don't tank, they do massive DPS. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Could always train 2 to 2 slots and then leave 1 slot and have the 2 slots take damage. Should still get the pack instinct and give them better stats and resist. Oh, there's an idea. Oh, you would lose out on the pack instinct, though? Really? You thought about training them to 2 slots each? Yeah, that's what Abby just said. But Sable says you'll lose out on the pack instinct, though. I couldn't tell you either way. 2 trained frostbiters don't do as much damage as the 5. So you would have to tame them all up? Like, is it one of those cases where it's like all or none? I don't use like a lot of pack instinct pets. I don't like have a lot of pets out. I usually have 1. If I do though, then I won't have the ability to use 5. That's true. That's true. It sounds kind of like an all or none kind of thing. You'd lose DPS. Yeah. That sucks. That does. That stinks. But gain tank ability. Yeah, you would. You would. It's too bad you can't have like one tougher pet and then the rest of them out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't have enough slots for it, but I'm just saying it's too bad you can't have like a coup and then the 5 of those and have the coup take the damage while the 5 of them do the damage. That'd be cool. Aww. Aw, Ronan. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yep, there they went. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I've really used Pack Instinct with any of the pets. Like I said, I usually take. I think the max I've ever taken out is like 2 at a time. Has anyone run with 5 lesser Hyrule? I can't say I have. I can't say I have. Even a Sampire with 5 lesser Hyrule. Can't say I have. Making their final charge. Woohoo! I can't say I have. I mean, I should probably just like, have fun doing that. Like trying it. Just like tame a bunch, see what happens. I think my big problem is I really enjoy riding my coup. Oh no, he's stream sniping. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, it does. They all have grasping claw, too. Yeah, I saw that. You're working yours up right now, Sable? Nice. Yeah, I mean, about 5 Bushido points from Legendary. Ooh, nice. Abby, personally, I prefer a pet that's a mount. But before animal training, I ran a nightmare and a white worm pretty often. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Before training, I would run around on a nightmare and I didn't take my white worm out so much, but I did have my dragon with me. Oh, the riders. I really liked my like go-to when I went out hunting and stuff was my dragon and my nightmare. Cuz push comes to shove, I got 2 pets that could jump in. Other than that, I can't say I remember a whole lot about that movie, Ronan. I can't say I remember a whole lot. Oh no! But back in the day, that was kind of like my jam. A nightmare and a dragon. That's what I ran with like all the time. Was a nightmare and a dragon. Run out, nightmare and a dragon. I tried a unicorn and a dragon, just didn't have that same punch, those nightmares. And then the fire steeds, like when those came out, like I was so excited because I loved the color and everything, and I tried taking one of those out and just didn't have the same punch as the nightmare. And fully GM, they hit so hard together. The dragons were my mom's go-to with her nightmare, or unicorn also. Very cool. Oh no, they're at the end. Heck yeah. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Heck yeah. Feel that those nightmares are the poo. And yeah, they look so awesome. They really are. Like until the coups came along, like I was nightmare 110%. Always. That was my thing, nightmare. I would always ride my nightmare. And then coups came along and it was like, "Oh, hang on a minute." Suddenly it was the And the fact that they did come in different colors was kind of nice, I love the fact that they had, reds and pinks and blues and different shades of blues. And, they had all different colors. And I love that. My very first one, the very first coup I tamed, though, was just a plain coup. Because at the time, I didn't know about the colors. I had just grabbed the first one I saw. And then I saw somebody at Luna and they were riding a blue coup. And I went, wait, what? Excuse me? It was the same for you? Yeah, yeah. The coups were the coups, man. When those came out, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Time out. Oh, just on cue? Cool. Ooh, a platinum drake. Heck yeah. Branded Frostguard. Tears of the Ice Dragon. Ooh, let's take a look. Can't think of anything. Oh, I know. There we go. I have one that's pink. Of course. Oh no! Not the fingy. Very nice. That's what sold them for me was the colors. Heck yeah. And it was so hard to tame rares back in the day. I'd get my rares tamed from under me all the time. Guilds would rush in and take over the wield. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When it was like super, super, popular to go tame coups. Yeah. Tears of the Ice Dragon event. Oh, that's why. Tears of the Ice Dragon. That is super cool. You've got a lot of really rare pets. Yes. You do. You have a lot of really rare pets. I've never seen that one. I mean, maybe I have. I wouldn't know because I'm just kind of, yeah. Stealth herder. Well, I mean, even now with the totems, like, you got to be really careful. You got to find, like, off times with your totems. Because, you'll get people coming in there and they're like, oh, I see you using a totem. Let's try and get that Blaze Goo. You like weird pets? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, that's super cool though. Yeah, I have Platinum Drake and it's got pink on it, of course. I can't remember what the pink ones do cuz I know like each one has their own like special thing. I don't remember. Oh no. The ring melted. I also have a pink frog. I had a lot of people that were like, you like pink, right? And I was like, yeah. They were like, here. So they would take me to the places or they'd just give me the pink pet. But yeah. They'd be like, I found a pink one. Ooh, what? Aw. Giant toad. Yep. Yep. The pink giant toad. Yep. Yep. He's my froggy. I think that's its name too. Froggy. Oh, yes. Julius Cheeser. Julius Cheeser. That sounds like a dragon. Yeah. Sounds like a dragon, but is a rat man. That's cool. Never seen one of those tamed. Yeah, I mean, like, I wanna say, was this a result of like the Piper? Am I going to level them up? I've thought about it. Are they worth leveling up? Yes, it crumbles and fades. It's a pre-patch white worm. Holy cats. Old pet. Old pet. Wow. Yep. The Piper. Yep. Yeah, like it can turn you and your pets into rat men. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. That's wild. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Super cool, but crazy. Pre-patch white worm also fully trained, and that is crazy. Never turn back. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, I have a white worm. I don't. I'd like to say it's pre-patch, but I'm not 100% sure. I never know really what to look for. The only one that I knew for sure is pre-patch is my unicorn, and that's because it eats meat. Because the unicorns aren't supposed to eat meat. That's the only one. Oh, we got a bug finally! Heck yeah! Heck yeah, Ronan. Yeah, nicely trained, definitely. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You think you messed up on one thing? What could you have messed up on? Yeah, they eat gold. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. I might be the wrong person to ask. I trained up my Mongbats before the new training came out. I just found out it was fun to watch a Mongbat kill an ogre. Ha ha ha! That's awesome. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth like training. I get, I've had some people say that every pet is worth training, and then I've had some people that are like, no, some pets are just not worth the time and the effort. I don't know, honestly. I've got so many pets in my stables. I can't remember what it was. Energy resist, I think. Let's see. Are you talking about Julius Caesar? Oh yeah, energy's really low. Yeah. Ribbons. Yeah, the energy's low. It's at 46 compared to the others, which are 80, 89, 70. Eh, it happens. It happens. Aw. I mean, it's super cool, though. It's super cool. Now, do you take it like do you take Julius Caesar around like fighting stuff, or is that like stable? See now as CM, you could take out your trained pink toe to make video clips and gifs of their make them famous. There we go. Yeah, turn the toad into a US social media star. There we go. There we go. He stays in the stable. I imagine. I imagine. Cuz like I would think like once it, you know, it's going to like revert back probably. Heck yeah, Eagles. Woo. I mean, that'd be my guess. Like I said, but that kind of goes back to the, some people keep their pets in the stables and some people are like, "Heck no. I have this pet. It's here for a reason." But I could see that one not being one of those where you're kind of like, I mean, I could definitely see that. Ku is just as strong and can be. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. It's mainly for like the looks and stuff, I would imagine. It's just the rarity of what it is. And that's where I think some of it kind of boils down to. It's the rarity of what it is. And I mean, so I know, and this is kind of, it's kind of a tough topic because there's a lot of divide on it. But I mean, what are, like, in your guys' opinion, do you feel like pets that are untrained sell better and more than a pet that is fully trained? Because, like, some I've seen where it's like they've had this pet, it's a rare pet, they've had it forever, and it takes up forever for it to sell because it's not something specific that someone is looking for, as opposed to one that they can just make whatever they want out of it. What is the pet that has a changeling ability? I know which one you're talking about. Are they changelings? Aren't they changelings? The pixies? Depends on stats. Yeah, I mean, like, I would think so. Like I said, I've heard some people that are just like, "Hey, I made this, Bane Dragon into this, and look, nobody wants it." And yet some are just like, they sell like that. It's a blue bunny. A blue bunny. Does he have ice cream? If you get the joke, you get the joke. If you don't, it's okay. Should just name him Ice Cream. So he's Blue Bunny Ice Cream. That's all right, I'll leave. No, I'm kidding. Bad joke. I mean, let's see. I will say, like I said, I said it at the beginning of the stream. I know somebody that tamed a chicken, trained him, and now it can take down a dragon. So it does not want to let me. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that bunny's squishy. That's a squishy bunny. That's a very squishy bunny. Cute, but a very squishy bunny. Hey, Wyvern! Thank you so much. Yeah, we're having a great time seeing some super unique and interesting pets, and seeing some we've never even seen or heard of before, which is super cool. Love it. I'm having a great time. Hopefully everybody else is having a great time too. I think this is a great way for everybody to just kind of show off what they have. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, see, there's that coo again. Man, I love that coo. You wish wyverns were tameable. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Catch this as soon as video on demand. Heck yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day when I was doing the Japanese stream. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like into Starred, and I was like, wyverns, man, dang. That's right, you can't tame those. I was kind of bummed. I was like, dang. I don't know if they would have been, super useful, but at the time, anything would have been useful. I was not doing so great. It's been a long time since I've had to tame a dragon, and being so very squishy. Being so very squishy. Ooh, let's take a look at the coo. Heck yeah. Look at that. Nice, nice. Nice energy resist. Oof. Look at you. Dang. That's a nice coo. Heck yeah. Wow. That's nice. That's nice. Discord coo. Heck yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Congratulations. That's a lot of effort put into that coup. That's a lot of effort. Pet training, I don't think people really understand how complex pet training can really be. And I know there's calculators out there that have just like made the game so much easier as far as figuring out what to put on a pet, cuz I know I've used them. Let me tell you, I have so many times used them, and it has saved me from, making mistakes on buying certain scrolls or doing certain things. And dude, I'm just saying, there's so many of them out there that, yeah, there's a few in particular that are really truly amazing. So if you know, you know, because I know I frequent it. I do. Because I'm always thinking about, like, what do I want on this pet? Well, what about this? What about this? What about that? I love playing with the tool and the calculator. That's so much fun. Do I follow through with them? I have the scrolls. I have tons of scrolls. Never follow through. I think it's just because I'm so afraid to get into the training part of it again. Ugh. Getting back into the training thing, it's a lot of effort. I don't think people realize, how much effort training is with a pet. It's a lot of work, It's not something you can just do in like an hour's time. I think it's really underrated how much time and effort goes into pet training. It really is. It really, really, really is. Very, very cool. Oh my goodness. It's so worth it, though. It is. It really is. Getting your pet out there and being able to watch it tank something that normally, it would have a problem doing is just like, yeah, heck yeah. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel real good. But alas, look at the time. Time flies when we're having fun. Well, I want to thank you guys for showing these pets. These are amazing pets. They're super cool. And I learned so many new things about pets I've never seen before. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for bringing these out and showing everybody. So, take a bow and, you guys are awesome. Heck yeah, you guys are amazing. And again, big thanks to you guys for showing your amazing pets. That's super cool. Now, just to kind of give a heads up, there will be no stream on Friday. So no chill stream on Friday. We will resume on Wednesday. You can still watch tomorrow. There's going to be a Japanese stream tomorrow. But we will resume on Wednesday of next week, where we will get back to doing this. And yeah, we'll be on Chesapeake to do it next. That was problematic how to explain my rabbit killing titans from story perspective. I can imagine. Oh, and thank you, Abby. Yeah, so yeah, big round of applause for everybody here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today and for showing off your amazing pets and all your hard work, because that is a lot of hard work, let me tell you. From one tamer to another, I feel your pain. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Like I said, now tomorrow we'll be streaming again on New Legacy Japan. It'll be early morning hours, so I get it. It's early morning, so if you don't want to join us for that, I totally understand. But if you do, we'd love to have you. And then, yeah, we'll be here again on the North American Shards, Chesapeake. We'll be there Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to check that out. Like I said, I'll make a post about that as well. And then we'll resume our Chill Friday stream next week. So kind of doubled this up as like a chill but super cool stream for everybody to kind of show off all their uniqueness here in Ultima Online, because y'all are unique in that respect. And I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Heck yeah, look at you. All right, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. Oh, and don't forget, hit that like button. Please hit that like button, because you know what? It lets us know that you really like what you see, and it puts us at the top of the algorithm so that when they do search for us, they do see us. And again, follow button, subscribe button, all that great stuff. Do that. UO.com. While you're there, sign up for the newsletter to stay in the know about UO and the forum. If you have an active account, just go ahead and sign in like you normally would. Boom, you're in. Heck yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much again. I'll say it one more time. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again tomorrow. All right. Bye. Bye, Sable. Bye, Blue. Bye, Ronan.